What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope that you're all having an amazing day. My name is Justin, and today we are listening to Genesis with their first album. We're going to listen to two songs, the first two tracks off the album, Where the Sour Turns to Sweet and In the Beginning. All this is off of their first album, From Genesis to Revelation, which was released in 1969. Okay, so first things first, I don't immediately plan to listen to this whole album. I've heard some mixed reviews. I hear that some of you may not want me to listen to this whole album, at least here on the channel. Chances are I'm going to sample a few things here off of it, and then I'll probably listen to the rest on my own. Or if you do want me to listen to the rest of it on camera, then I will. But you guys just got to let me know. As someone who really does enjoy Genesis, I am very curious to hear what the band came from, what they did initially. There are a few different members on here. I see that it's Chris Stewart, who's doing drums on, well, I guess only on one song. John Silver seems to be drumming on most of the album. And then Anthony Phillips, who we have heard over on Trespass. So I just want to hear personally, where they came from. I'll at least do two songs here on the camera for you guys. And if you want me to continue, I will. If not, I won't. But I'll listen to it on my own. So you just got to let me know. But for now, I'm just really curious to see, how Genesis sounded before they were, known as Genesis. Anyways, you can join me on Twitter in the comments down below, on Patreon if you'd like to, but let's just spend a few minutes together and enjoy the music. This is Genesis with Where the Sour Turns to Sweet and In the Beginning. Not From the Beginning, it's ELP.
We're waiting for you. Come and join us now. We need you with us. Come and join us now. Look inside your mind. See the darkness is creeping out. I can see the softness there where the sunshine is gliding in. Fill your mind with love. Find the world of future glory. You can meet yourself where the sour turns to sweet. Leave your ugly selfish shell to melt in the glowing flames. Can you sense the change? See your eyes, now listen. We're waiting for you. Come and join us now. We want you with us. Come and join us now. Paint your face all white to show the peace inside. Drift away while the saffron burns to the land where the rainbow ends. Can you sense the change? See your eyes in focus. We're waiting for you. Come and join us now. We need you with us. Come and join us now. We're waiting for you. Come and join us now. We need you with us. Come and join us now. We want you with us. Come and join us now. We need you with us.
So for me, as if I can count myself as a Genesis fan, I hope that I can count myself as a Genesis fan at this point. I think that this is cool to listen to from a historical point of view, to see the roots of what would become one of the biggest bands, at least that I've been listening to recently, especially in the 70s and 80s, and perhaps a little bit more after. While I'll admit these two songs are a bit unremarkable, at least in my opinion, I don't think that they're horrible. I think this sounds like a first band's effort. I mean, it sounds appropriate. So some of the elements that I hear in these songs that I still think sound really good. Peter Gabriel. His voice sounds as good as ever. I think it's funny hearing him sing songs like this that don't quite fit with where I know he would go with Genesis and then on his own, but regardless, he still sounds good doing it. Anthony Phillips, I like his guitar playing style. A lot of you have told me to go and listen to one of his albums. I think it was called The Goose, The Geese, something. It's not the Snow Goose. That's Camel. But I know that you guys have told me to listen to that album. I'll probably listen to it because I really do like Anthony Phillips' style of playing guitar. It's beautifully pastoral, and even though his atmospherics don't really lend themselves in this type of music, you can hear at least little inklings of that. Bass is nice. I like the keyboards and the piano by Banks, especially in the first song. They're darkly poppy. You know, you hear little elements of who they are and who they would become. It just clearly wasn't like right here. I think the first song is pretty decent. I think this song you can clearly hear, at least to me, where they would go later on. Nice and empty. Dark resounding snaps, I like that. Space, ambient, bringing in more piano, and then the guitar comes in as well. I think that this is actually a decent opener. I don't think it's mind-blowing, but it's decent. Some strings that come in as well, which just enriches and enlivens the music. This is nice, and especially with the absence of drums, I think that this is really fitting. I'll admit that when the music picked up here, I kind of lost interest a little bit. I was like, I don't really want to hear whatever they're going to go into. But it didn't. They stopped it, cut it all down, and brought it all back up just a little bit. And then the segue between the two songs is also really interesting. Got some feedback or something. Some deep out of tune note rising out of the mud right here. I had no idea what was going on. I thought something was broken on my end. I'll admit, in the beginning, I don't really like. I was waiting for this one to be over, to be honest. I'll be honest, I was waiting for this one to be over. I was interested for about the first half, and I was like, I think I've heard of this. I'm kind of done. Nice little guitar solo here. Peter does sound nice. Rutherford's bass sounds good. I don't really like it in the beginning that much. I like the first song a lot better, though I still didn't love it. But as I'm getting to, and as I've said before, you hear elements of who they were at this point, at this age. And I mean, think of the leap from this album to the next album, Trespass. That's a huge leap. But think of the leap from Trespass to Nursery Crime. That's a big leap. And then think of the leap from Nursery Crime to Foxtrot. Anyways, let's get into the lyrics here. Where the sour turns to sweet. We're waiting for you, come and join us now. We need you with us, come and join us now. Look inside your mind, see the darkness creeping out. I can see the softness there where the sunshine is gliding in. Fill your mind with love, fill the world with or of future glory. You know, it's funny because knowing Peter Gabriel now and listening to him sing this kind of song, I feel like he was being sarcastic in his message. Like, it sounds like a peace and love song, but he's not really meaning peace and love. He's trying to insert some sort of darker and deeper meaning into it. But it doesn't seem like it at this point in their career. they're just being peace-loving. You can meet yourself where the sour turns to sweet. Leave your ugly selfish shell to melt in the glowing flames. Can you sense the change? See your eyes. Now listen. We're waiting for you. Come and join us. We want you with us. Come and join us. Come and join us in our happy, fun, peaceful music. Paint your face all white, which Peter would later do on stage for different shows, to show the peace inside. Drift away while the saffron burns to the land where the rainbow ends. Can you sense the change? See your eyes in focus. Finding your inner peace. Come and join us and listen to our song and find your inner self. Lyrics are alright. Let's move into In the Beginning. Ocean of motion squirming around and up and down, pushing together, scattering mountains all around you. That is the sound of a newborn world and the light from a curious sky. It has begun. You're in the hands of destiny. Thrashing with violence, hurling its lava up and down, furnace of frenzy, burning with uncontrolled power, uncontrolled. That is the sound of a newborn world, etc., etc. Is that the chariot with stallions of gold? Is that a prince of heaven on the ground? Is that the roar of a thunder flash? This is my world, and it's waiting to be crowned. Father, son looks down with happiness. Life is on its way. So, this song, as it says in the beginning, this seems to be talking about the beginning, the creation of the earth. There's really not much in it. It's pretty direct, to be honest. He describes like the ocean moving and the earth cracking open and volcanoes. And I like the reference to creation when he says, Father, son looks down with happiness. Life is on its way. Like they're proud of the creation that they've made. So yeah, it's fine. I think that these are completely fine. Well, not completely fine. I think it's completely fine in the way that it's cool to hear where Genesis came from. I don't like the songs that much, you know? I can't imagine myself, honestly, I can't imagine myself sitting down and listening to these two songs again. But anyways, let me know what you guys thought of the songs. You can join me on Twitter in the comments down below. Hope you're having a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.